Alright, since I haven't made it, I might as well make it. GA tier list for. Oh, this one has the infantry as well. Okay, perfect. Alright, perfect tier list. The ultimate Galactic Assault Supremacy tier list. I'll probably just do Galactic Assault. Yeah, I'll do GA. So S tier, we're starting strong with Anakin. Anakin in GA is. Say he's. Damn. Well, I say he's A tier. Just because how buggy he is. He definitely be S tier, but with his bugs, he's like A tier. Arc Trooper falling off a lot. You used to be able to trigger finger with the Arc Trooper, now it's just auto fire. You can't single fire yourself. They're still okay, but they're not as good as they used to be. They used to be like S tier. You see these bastards everywhere. I'd say they're like C tier. And then I don't know if I'm gonna read the classes. I'll get to the classes later. I'll put them on there. BB-8 and GA. He is mid. He can get kills, but he's mid. This guy is just useless in GA. Absolutely does nothing. Can't even get a kill on him. You can, but all that effort for what? He's just terrible design character. I don't know why we got BB-9 in the game. Every Battlefront player always ponders that question, why we got the two joys in this game. Anyways, Boba Fett. Boba Fett is, I want to say A tier, but a damn flash grenade can knock out the sky with Boba. Like if Officer like chucks his flash grenade high enough, he'll just knock at the sky with the pellets after it detonates. It's like, oh, okay. Or just a random strafer or knock at the sky. And most GA maps aren't open, so I'll put him in B tier. And if you're playing like, let me think of what's a good map. If you're playing something like maybe Kashyyyk. Well, no, it is an indoor. Kashyyyk's good for him. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Kashyyyk's good. Yavin's the Yavin's okay. What else? Tatooine's all. Well, no, Tatooine's not really good because you have to go inside for objectives. You're doing nothing outside of Boba. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Some maps most maps aren't really good for him. Bosk, the GA is really good. I'd say he's A tier. As long as you don't get pushed. Bosk can cook. As long as there's not an Anakin there, you can cook him Bosk. I'd say he's A tier. What's this thing called again? I know it's Spy something. These dudes are pretty strong, especially with a Finn. Now I know Anakin should be like S tier because realistically, if you're playing Finn, he's just broken. But I'm not trying to base this tier list purely off if Finn was played off for light side, because that would just put the majority of the characters in S tier for light side. So this is more of like without Finn all the time type tier list. Because with Finn, like yeah, like I said, every light side hero is like S tier in GA. The Spy is low key like B, maybe A. The orbital strikes are insane. Especially with a Finn, but without a Finn, he's like B tier. Does chunky damage. Phasma in GA is. She can hold her own. Only problem is you're never going to use your drone because everyone's just running ion grenades and assault. Heavy just disintegrate your drone. Yeah, your drone just explodes, so you're just playing it like all you play for is your overheal ability. That's all you play for. Star Trek's okay, surprisingly in GA. Yeah, she's like D tier. Chewie's mid in GA. I'd say he's like C, maybe B. I'll put him in C for now. The Clone Commando. The class is still broken even after the nerfs. 25% damage reduction is still really good. Now 50 was broken, but 25 DR is good. Yeah, I'd say A tier. Because when you pop your middle ability on Clone Commando, you can regen health and you have damage reduction. So it's like a It's like a, what you call it? Like Reaper from Overwatch, where you shoot people and you just gain health from shooting. Essentially what it is. With damage reduction, which is broken. And the gun does really good damage. Knockdowns mid. Grenades are alright. A tier character though, because of that button. Commando droid. They're low key A tier. I think they're on par. They're really good. Well, gun's good. The knockdown's solid. I'd say they're B tier. They're not insane. I almost want to put the spy in B because his sharpshooter ability is really good. It's really fucking good. Now for Dooku. Dooku is C tier in GA. It's just hard to get to everything because, again, his main weakness is blasters. And man, oh man, the Galactic Assault full of blasters. But you can still make it work on Dooku. He's like C. Maul is solid as long as you don't get glitched. As long as you don't get any of the bugs. A spin attack, you're pretty much set on Maul. You're good to go. I think B tier is good for him. Vader, Lord Vader. One S tier character. Yeah, I'll play Anakin S tier. Without the glitches working, without the glitches happening, I'd say he's S tier. Yeah, we'll put him there. I'd say he's S tier. I don't want to put him in the same tier as Bosk. Bosk is really good in GA. If you know what you're doing, like a really good Bosk is gonna cook. Especially if there's no Finn to buff your team. Death Trooper. I'm trying to remember. I don't use infantry that much in this game, but Death Trooper is they're mid. I don't know if their gun's that good. It's the E11D. I remember when they had a DLT, I think it was called, the machine gun. That was really good. It was good for melting, especially with the overload ability. But now I'll put him in T tier. I just don't see Death Troopers going crazy like the other infantry, like a clone commando going crazy, or a commando droid, or a spy going crazy. A droideka. They're not S tier for like insane damage, they're just S tier for insane stall. 60% DR while rolling is just stupid. And I mean, they do decent damage when they overload, but this thing is just retarded for. And it's good at destroying objectives too. It's really good. It's really good. I'd say they're S tier. Alright, yeah, alright, onto the Ewok. This little teddy bear. They are very mid. They have a slow scan. Low-key, their bow is good. It does one shot, if you even heavies as well. It does like 250, I think, headshot. It's good. But it's almost impossible to hit headshots on it in this game. With so much movement and stuff in the game. Like, it's and you know how laggy servers are. They're like C tier. We'll see, I'll put Droideka down one. I don't think it's S tier. It's good, but it's like Toppa. They're just so good in GA for stalling point. And getting the point. It's really strong at doing that. Finn FN2817 is A tier. A tier because especially if you're playing in this era, the Clone Wars era. Wait, no. Yes, I forgot the infantry era locked. I got confused with supremacy, but if you're playing in the Clone War era, the clone era, this bad boy with Finn, that's around like 80, 90 DR with these two. It's just ridiculous. These two are just broken together in the clone era. But yeah, Finn, A tier. Solid pick in GA. How's this? Oh, the Flame Trooper. Oh boy, this class. It's better than these infantry, I feel. Well, I want to move the Archer up one. Yeah, move that one up one, move this down. It's better. It's more consistent, I should say, than the Ewok. But the Death Troop is better. Honestly, I'll move Chewie up one as well. He's good if you have the extended duration per kill. He's not all the way up there. General Clanker. He is... Well, depends on your star card setup for him. It's like top of A. I almost want to say he's S, but I'll put him top of A. Han is very squishy in GA. Like all those 650 health heroes, like, you're probably going to see them pretty low. They're just so squishy. Especially how strong some of these infantry are in certain eras. Like the Droideka pulling up on like a Han, he just pulls up off the shield overload. You're not going to kill him, but you are going to take most of his health. And then there are other infantry, which I'll get into in certain eras, that just kind of gatekeeps the blasters. But yeah, I put him in... I want to put him in A. I'll put him in A for now. I'll probably change it later. Iden is... mid. I'd say she's C2. She's pretty mid. She's good when there's no Finn in play, but when there's a Finn, she's like mid. Even without a Finn, I don't know, you're not really doing... Her secondaries are good, but... There's just so much damage reduction and overhealth in this game. Even without a Finn, it's like... Your secondaries don't do much anymore. Now, that's her main, like, niche for GA, is her secondary fire. I didn't buff Phasma. I think Phasma can just live longer than Iden. Yeah, let me do this. I don't think she's D tier though. I don't think. Yeah, I'll come back to that later. The ISB agent with the Padme face model and the Ahsoka movement model. Only a few people know. This class is broken. This thing is broken for one reason and one reason only. That one ability, don't know what it's called, but it can heal someone like Vader from 10 HP to full health. 10 to 950 HP. That is broken. The region is slow. It's okay, but you just put your fist in the air like Finn, and you can just fully heal anyone from base to full. It's so strong. It's actually so strong. It's insane to me. That's what makes him A tier. That's the only thing that makes this class A tier. Other than that, it's utterly useless. It barely does damage. I don't even play it as much, but when I did play it, damage was mid. Can't remember what the other abilities did. It's just that one heal ability is so strong. So strong. The Jet Trooper, oh man. I hate this thing supremacy. GA, it's not as crazy, but they're like... Would I put them A tier? I don't think they fell off at all. I still think they're like A tier, but... Yeah, I put them in A tier. Now this Jet Trooper, oh man, that thing's broken. That is not balanced. I don't know who in the DICE headquarters shipped that out and let that go to live, but this is not balanced. This is broken. You don't even need to aim. You essentially have a better jetpack than Boba. It's Boba's jetpack, but 10 times better. You have a knockdown, which is... It's like an Admiral Akbar suicide knockdown, but it's good if you get it off. You have explosive shots that aren't really insane. You just play for the regular gun. The gun's like an explosive type. It's an explosive shot type gun, and it does mad damage. So you can just hit the ground and you'll be damaging them. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Shoot, you can hit through blocks. You roll blast heroes and you roll saber heroes and you roll like any of the infantry. You're just playing a better Boba. That's why whenever you load up the Sequel era, like there's no point in picking. Unless you want to play Boba and have fun, sure. But if you're trying to go for kills and fly around, just lock this thing, lock this infantry, this Jet Trooper. It's broken. This first order Jet Trooper is just broken, dude. Insane. Kylo Ren. He is in the same place as Maul. Now, actually, wait. Yeah, I put him here. I would put him in A, but Officer Glitch, which essentially, when the officer busts, the teammates can't get knocked down, so freeze won't work half the time, which sucks because that glitch is going rampant. It's been like that for a while, and since the devs are gone, it won't get fixed. So that puts Kylo in B tier. But when the abilities do work, I'd say he's solid. Even without the glitch, would I even put him in A tier? Like with Grievous, Bosk, yeah. Oh, his ability cooldown is just so long. His cooldowns are just so damn long, except for Frenzy, and then like Frenzy just sucks ass. Like a heavy could just eat a Frenzy with officer buff. It's ridiculous. I put him in B, like bottom would be. Lando. I think he is somewhere between A, but not A, B and C. You kind of get ran over by certain infantry. This one, obviously, we don't need to explain. This infantry can also cook you if you don't have your stun. You can cook a flame trooper and a death trooper. And then you can beat these characters if you just sit there. You just play like Bosco Land. You just place your stun on where you're at and just wait for someone to push in and you stun. I think he's B. He's good. He's really good, especially Sharp Shot is so good in GA, especially with the cards. Yeah, I put him in B. It's so insane. I love it. Leia is probably on the same tier with Lando. Yeah. Of course, on Geonosis, great. Secondary fire all day. Hoth as well. Secondary fire 24/7. Entertaining. Other maps, E11 solid if you're getting pushed. It melts Droidekas actually, so I'd honestly put her like top of A, top of B. You can melt through Droidekas shield, so you can shit on Droidekas. You know what? I'll do this instead, yes. Han is good, but a Droideka can't cook him. You can't kill it fast enough. And if you do you can do sharp shot, not sharpshooter. With the animation cast time, the Droidekas already has his up. And you can't win it half the time sometimes, but sometimes you just die, depending on your health. Leia, however, just whip out E11, melt the shield, melt the Droideka. Simple, done. And then she just melts all the infantry with her E11. Grenades are solid too. Yeah, she's definitely better in GA than Han. Only thing is, she doesn't have knockdowns. She does not have knockdowns like Han. Or stun like Lando. So she's prone to getting cooked by Saber heroes. Like if a Kylo pulls you. I also leave her in A though. If you position properly and play it right, I still think she's A tier. Luke Skywalker, a solid pick in GA, solid A tier. Good all around hero. Nothing else to really say. Just really good, no bugs. The only thing that doesn't keep him in S tier, in my opinion, is his health regen. He has the lowest health regen out of all the sabers, it being 200 health. Like an extra 50 on that health regen would be, and I'd honestly put him in S tier if he had 250 health regen. Like the extra 50 health really does make a difference if he had it. Other than that, solid A tier. Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is... I'll put him in A with Luke. Honestly, I'll put him in A. Not because he can... Well, because Luke can just run it down the mid, does hella damage. Obi does good damage with the right cards. If you have the rush card, you just one-shot infantry, except for heavy. Push, you don't even need a card for push. You can put the extra range on push, and then put health regen, and you just don't die in Obi. Obi just doesn't die, and he can kill things. Even if you get like pulled by Kylo, choked by Vader, you can come out with like 400 health less still. On like other saber heroes, that'll be like one tap, like 100 or 200 health. He's good though. Yeah, I'll put him in A. I think A is a good spot for him. Honestly, where the Kenobi bias is real, I might just put him in S because how good he is at just surviving and doing damage. Like good Obi just pops off. He's just so easy to play in GA, I feel. But if I put him in S, I'll have to put Luke in S because I feel like they're just on the same tier with each other. God, I'll adjust the tier list once I'm done. Yeah, I'll put the infantry next later. The default. What is? Oh yeah, the Vissian Gunner. This thing is slept on hard, but it's not A tier. It's like B tier. Well, no, it's the what is their? It's their mid abilities. It's the same thing like Clone Commando. It's copy paste Clone Commando with their mid ability. The only problem is the gunner will just like stand there. There's a whole animation. You have to do a whole animation first, which just sucks. And you got to do a whole animation to change to the anti-tank missile mode to just three-shot ATSTs from behind. I think it's good though, but it's the animation just makes it so bad to me. If it didn't have long animations, it'd be really good. Palpatine is good, but prone to knockdowns. He's just like Leia. Not in terms of damage, but in terms of knockdowns, he's really prone to knockdowns and can just get rolled. Rey is a solid A tier pick. As always, she was always good since launch. Same character, really. Wait. Okay, which one's which? I don't know which one's a Enforcer battle droid and which is a Jet Trooper battle droid. I think this is the Jet Trooper, I think. Okay, assuming this one's a Jet Trooper, it is weaker than the clone one. The gun just doesn't feel as good. I'll put it in B. It's still okay, but it's not insane. The Enforcer, however, feels really solid and is slept on, I feel. I'll put it in the same tier. I still think I think the Enforcer is better than Jet Trooper. What is this? The Resistance Jet Trooper? There's this one, the Resistance. No, this is the Rebellion Jet Trooper, I think. They're the same class, so I'll put them both in B2. Their guns are different, but they're both their guns just feel like the same, do the same, or run the same damage. Both feel okay. And then yeah, all these Jet Troopers just feel the same, honestly. Let me put them all next to each other. They all feel the same. I put the Enforcer I'll put him down one. I don't think he's good, but I'll put him in B. Yeah, Jet Trooper, Jet Trooper, Jet Trooper. They're all in the same tier. Sith Trooper. Now, this one's a sleeper. I think the Sith Trooper is maybe A. Like low A. The Oppression Grenade is really nice. Secondary Fire is nice. Don't remember what that abilities do. I think he has a heal ability or something. I don't remember. I barely use some of these classes. But yeah, put him in A. I think he is A. Now the Wookiee Warrior. Man, how the Wookiee Warrior is fallen from grace. Used to be able to two-shot Vader over there. They got rid of this overhaul. It's just trash. You know, I'll put it in D. It's trash. It's horrible. Sorry. That class. It's definitely the worst infantry class out of the bunch. You do good. You still do okay damage, but you have to be up close and personal for it. With a Finn, it's definitely like C, but with a Finn, I'd rather just play Clone Commando. Hell, I'd probably rather play Ewok. Was it worse than an Ewok? Which one's worse, Ewok or Wookiee Warrior? I don't know. Or are they just on the same tier? Yeah, I think they're just on the same tier. Yoda, let me get Yoda out the way. Yoda, you are a solid pick. I'd say A tier. He does his job. He's good. Well, is he A tier? I'll put him B tier. I think he's alright. Now for the base infantry officer is a very broken class. I'll put him in A because it's really good. Overfelt is strong in this game. Heavies and S. Well, damn, do I put these infantry in S? How do I do this? It's so weird putting one to par like heroes, but you know what? And for infantry wise, it's definitely the best infantry. T-21's broken. With the Finn, that class becomes absurdly broken. Assault is solid. I'd say some part officer specialist is alright. It has its maps. It doesn't have its maps. Now, let me adjust some things. I don't know. Before I finalize this tier list here. Anakin. No. I'm going with my gut here. I think Luke, Obi, Grievous are S tier with Anakin, Vader. They're really good for their own reasons. They're like really solid for their own reasons. Grievous also has high survivability if you have the right store card setup. Same with Obi. These two just have insane survivability, which makes them good, and they dish out good damage. Luke is good at dishing out damage, good out through gen. Anakin just has knockdowns. Knockdowns! Vader's Vader. I don't even need to get into it. And this is like the most broken thing in the game. This actually may be the most broken character in the game. It's insane. Yes, Deadeye can. Well, no. You can't even counter with Deadeye or Sharp Shot because it can be 20 yards out and still just doing really decent damage to you, like really good damage. You can just sit on top of the ATM 6 on crate and just farm people from there. It's ridiculous. Alright, now for A tier, I think A tier is good. Yeah. I'll move Boss down one. Because at least with Palpatine Lady can survive after that. Well, can Lady really survive after that? Yeah, she can. E11 with damage reduction. Yeah, E11 with DR. Stay together. Yeah, you can survive with Lady because of her damage reduction. Boss kind of just falls over. Palpatine's good. Rey's good. A B tier. I think B tier is also good. C tier is good. Maybe I'm downplaying the Death Trooper and the Flame Trooper. I don't know. I feel like I'm downplaying them a bit. Just up. You gotta be up close to the Flame Trooper. And you kind of just explode if you're not doing it right. I'll put Death Trooper up one. I'll put him up one. I feel like you can cook on the Death Trooper. BB-8, Dooku, Flame Trooper, I'll move Phasma up one. She's good. She can hold her own with her buff. I feel like I'm downplaying Iden as well. This character is just so mid. Alright, and then the ball is just useless. And that is my Galactic Assault tier list. Some of it might be wild, but I believe it's the most accurate. Me personally, I believe this is the most accurate tier list for Galactic Assault. And for Supremacy, it'd probably be around the same for Supremacy as well. Maybe. I might move some of these characters around for Supremacy, but for Galactic Assault, which this tier list is for, this is like the most accurate, I feel. And yeah, that's it. See ya.